This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good morning, I'm Chris Ledeen. Here's a look at your top headlines on this Friday, August 9th. We now know we will see at least one more presidential debate. ABC says former President Donald Trump and Vice President Harris have agreed to debate each other on September 10th. That was a date Trump had initially agreed to debate President Biden before he dropped out of the race. New from overnight, Michigan State Police tell CBS News Detroit Democratic candidate for Senate Alyssa Slotkin was the victim of a swatting incident. We are still working to find out more information, but police say it happened last night at her home in Hawley. The man accused of killing synagogue president Samantha Wall is heading back to court today. Last month, Michael Jackson-Bolanos was found not guilty of first-degree murder for Wall's death, but he was found guilty of lying to police. The jury deadlocked on felony murder and home invasion charges. Now, today in court, prosecutors are trying to decide if they will charge him for the counts the jury was undecided on. One Metro Detroit young man is being recognized by the Oakland County Sheriff's Office for his heroic and quick-thinking efforts. It all happened after he rescued two of his co-workers from drowning. 20-year-old Marcellus Carter died back on July 20th. We're told he and his co-workers were helping someone move when they asked the homeowner if they could all go on their boat and cool off at Taylor Lake. Two of his co-workers ended up struggling in the water when Carter jumped in to save them, but ultimately went underwater.
There's no ability for us to fill that craterous hole in their life that he's left. Giving him a posthumous life-saving award may at least give some meaning to his sacrifice for the family and a recognition that their young son was a hero.
Let's check in with next weather meteorologist Troy Bridges for our Friday weather. Good morning, Troy.
Good morning, Chris. What a Friday we have in store, and what a weekend after a start of the week in the rain. We had rain on Monday and Tuesday. We are enjoying a beautiful day today with lots of sunshine, warming to a high of 79 degrees and no rain chances. Now, it will be breezy at times heading into the next several days. Those winds gusting out of the north at times near 20 to 25 miles per hour. So you'll notice that change, but at least we will be dry, and that trend continues through a good bit of next week. There's next weather futurecast. The white here indicating just a couple of clouds on and off. That'll be the story through the day. We'll see a front move through today, and that's going to reinforce some cooler air heading into the weekend. We'll see a few clouds through the weekend, but a lot of sunshine. And again, no rain, even though futurecast trying to show a little bit of moisture in the atmosphere. We'll have that dry air in place and breezy conditions out of the north. Here are the highs for today, going to 75 in Pontiac, 79 in Detroit, so no longer in the 80s. Highs only in the 70s for the next few days. Lapeer today getting up to a high of 76. Ann Arbor at 76, 78 in Monroe. And then early morning temperatures tomorrow in the 50s. 56 in Lapeer, 57 Detroit, 53 in Ann Arbor. So a cooler start for the next couple of mornings. We'll see a good bit of sunshine, a couple of clouds on and off, but we stay dry through the weekend. Saturday's high cooler than today in Detroit, going to 75, then 77 on Sunday. Then we're back into the 80s, but barely, right at 80 on Monday. And Chris noticed no rain through the middle and even the end of next week.
I did notice that. Sounds good. Thanks, Troy. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.